coming on this morning really quick, making some 6-day errand runs, and bless you all well in this day. Pray that my family and y'all continue to remain firm, and that we don't succumb to all the evil rhetoric that's being spread about the ministry and by these so-called brothers who are departed, from us. Because see, here's the thing. Number one, if people, are keeping the Torah. Now, I'm gonna just come on. 'Cause I'm gonna be all over the place today. In fact, I'm gonna do another live video after this. Shalom, family, because I just had something very delightful just happened to me. Me and Sister Gabby, we on the way to take care of some things in the city, but just had some, a delightful thing happen. But I'll talk about that on the other video, because I definitely want to share that, because it's amazing, when you see all these things that's going on, and then you see how much people try to continue to hide behind the scenes when it comes to racism and act like it's not there. Man, it's there. And again, I'm gonna go back to Jeremiah 16:19. People are realizing that our fathers have surely inherited lies. People are realizing that. All right, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. But I'm just coming to you in value of these Sports Illustrated articles that have been put out. Now, here's my face. I'm Pastor Corey. I'm not the head pastor here in the ministry. But I want you to look me in my eyes. I'm here, and I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I do not give a damn about what you write. Why? Because, all of these things, I thought about this, really hard. I said, all of these things that you are writing, why would I even get aroused? Why would I even give heed? Because people going right now, I'm looking at how much people are believing in the lies concerning COVID and the testing. So people gonna believe lies no matter where you go. I've been lied on plenty of times in my life, and guess what? It didn't impede where I need to go, because see, where I'm going, Yah has already orchestrated. That's one thing you don't understand. Those of you all who read Sports Illustrated article and you fall subject to just think how ridiculous these stories sound. All right. And so I was thinking about this. I said, let me look. You have Pastor Dow, who what the word says. You're going to be persecuted. Everyone in Christ will be persecuted. So first, you got to know that that's going to come about. But secondarily, for those of you all who are in the ministry that are weak, those of you who are weak in mind, those of you all who are weak in spirit, when people bring accusations like this, even on that magnitude, what's their agenda? What are they going to accomplish? Are they going to shut the ministry down? No. Are they going to stop the work of the Most High Yah? No. So what are they going to get accomplished? Not a damn thing. So I'm encouraging you who are hearing this video in the ministry. Then I'm gonna talk to you. Maybe Sports Illustrated may come across this video, maybe not. It don't matter. You know, somebody that may read the article may come across this article 5 years come across this video 5 years from now. Who knows? But however you receive it, I'm going to give you my take on if you're in the ministry, how you need to guard yourself, and if you are someone who are viewing this video to snoop and to dive in further, to get more research, to see what it is, you know, then I hope you hear what's being said. See, first off, if you're in the ministry, understand, as long as I've been here, the word of Yah has been true. Like reading in the book where it says anything that can be shaken will be shaken. So what do you think is going to come? Major things, major events, you know, things that look like it might be the fallout. But really, it ain't for those that's rooted. It's for you who are weak, so that you can be shook out. It ain't for the people that's deeply rooted, because we're not going to be affected by these articles. I mean, you spend this much time on Straightway Ministries to bring about allegations and accusations that all we got to do is sit down and bring all the accusers, bring all of them. You know, because some of these things is so rambunctious that, I would believe Jack and Jill and Humpty Dumpty was actual people before I would believe some of these things that's wrote in Sports Illustrated. So you got to really guard your mind, you know, if you're going to go and read it. Now, me, myself, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to draw people. They're trying to draw away disciples. They're trying to draw away those who are weak. So I don't need to go read it. I mean, though, you know, I was talking to Deacon last night when I just looked, you know, at the things he was pointing out to me about what it is. I'm not saying don't go read it. I'm just saying, me as a shepherd, you know how many things that I have to do in a day, and I mean, it's triple that for Pastor Dow. So we don't have time to go read that, you know, and give heed to that. We don't have time. So in value of looking at, you know, these things that these people have, you know, call themselves drawing up so that they can expose Straightway to the world, you know, I'm not going to give heed, especially when I see the things that, you know, like me and Deacon was talking about, the little I guess it was in Article 3 when they was talking about, you know, Sister Brianna Rainey, you know what I mean, and, you know, talking about the process. And, you know, I had to say to myself, I said, you know, it's these dogs that is no longer part of the ministry, because if you belong to the Most High, you wouldn't even talk to the Gentiles about none of the heritage of the Most High Yah. Because why? Not because it's a secret, no, because he gave the covenant to Jacob. They won't understand what you're saying. So to them, all it's going to do is look like a bad thing, when how we, you know, marry, you know, here in our culture. What is it going to do? You know, compared to how the Gentile culture, how they get married. You know, it's a difference. But to them, they try to make it look like we're doing a bad thing. But that shows you that these people are running a ploy to try to tear down the ministry when they're bringing these things about. See, you know, I'm for this, you know, and this side goes to talking to the Sports Illustrated side. You know, here's my piece on it. You can go to hell, and I mean you can go there, and we can lock 30,000 doors, so you don't ever get out. You know, and I'm saying it because you know anybody that's not going to really do a due diligence, that you just going to receive a bunch of accusations, and you just begin to, you know, inscribe these things as if they are true. You know, they are going to do all that's in their power to tear down, and that's what's going on. Those articles are tearing down, because here's the truth, Sports Illustrated, from my mouth. All the things that you're hearing about Pastor Dow, that I know, that see, all the saints around me. I'm a pastor in this ministry, and I'm here in the Straightway, Kansas City area, and so all the things that the saints that I'm talking to, that's around the ministry, that they're reading, and you hear the allegations that they're making, it's like, man, come on, man. Don't you think? Didn't they shut Koresh down? They shut a lot of these other places down. Don't you think how the United States operate? They go in there and get Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. You don't think they can come right in here and get small little old Straightway, because we running drug operations, and we running, you know, a woman scheme and sex trafficking? Don't you know that? That's crazy. So, you know, it's shame on you for writing up such foolishness, and curse be you and your seeds and your whole entire line all your days for writing such lies. I pray that you be fatherless, that all your children be fatherless, and that none of these things pass from you all your days under the sun. I curse you with a curse. And I pray that you be stricken with disease and disaster. And I'm going to keep praying. And everybody that put their mouth on the wicked, everybody tongue who have rose up in judgment, I pray the same thing on you. And I'm going to be praying. I'm never going to cease from praying this on you. You watch Yahweh Elohim of Israel. You watch him. I don't know when it's coming. I don't determine when it's coming. But it will come on you, because you are a fool for, you know, doing such things. See, here's the thing. That anybody that's out there, I don't care who you are, if your allegations are so true, then why don't you get this set up this week so that we can get this out in the open? Because they don't need to, you know, sitting up behind a lie, and we can go down that article line for line, and we can call this thing as it is. I'm all for it, because I don't like playing games. I don't. And so when I'm looking at, you know, the magnitude of what you think is going to accomplish, it's going to backfire 110%. Because, you know, all it's going to do is more the called and chosen is going to wake from this deep sleep and realize, you know, because that's the innate ability of the righteous, that somewhere in there, Yah has already designed them since the beginning to be able to reconnect with the truth. And so they don't just start falling for all right, we're back. But they, you know, the righteous don't do that. So I wanted to give you my thoughts, and here's my closing, you know, remarks concerning this thing with Sports Illustrated. This is more direct towards these assholes who have left the ministry, and you know, you are disgruntled about you know, how things didn't operate according to your thought process. Man, some of you, man, especially, I'm gonna tell you, Leslie, I'm saying this to you, because brother, I promise you, I'm 100% real. I can say it right here on camera. I can pull this car over and this lot right here, and I can say it directly, man to man, face to face. I promise you. When I talk to you at Kabir House about concerns and things that you had, brother, I operated in great patience and respect, because I'm a honor and dwell in peace among men. I don't have to go around and try to flex that I grew up here and I did this and did that. None of this matters, because this is a mature, grown man conversation that I'm having right now. Man, if your voice is being sounded off in Sports Illustrated, that's some bitch shit. That's some female dog shit. Because here it is, this is what being a man is. Man, if I got I don't care who it is, I'm gonna come see you face to face, so we can talk and we can put this thing out. Being an Israelite, man, you, the Jerry, whoever else is speaking up, man, going and being called on and speaking up on falsehoods, that's terrible, brother. And whatever lot y'all have for y'all, man, I pray it come expediently, because you're gonna realize one day, and I don't just talk, man. I when I was in Florida, I gets a text from Sister Jasmine about a sister who you rolled off the lot looking me in my eyes, just like you was Tupac in that song Picture Me Rolling. You looked me right in my eyes, like you was getting ready to, boy, you was moving on to big shit. And when I try to talk to you and your husband on righteousness about what she did in endangering my wife and putting my wife in harm's way and damaging our property, then we talking about restitution. But you rolled off in the sunset. Now guess what? I'm in Florida. You reach out almost in desperation about wanting to come and visit. Hell no. You ain't coming. Why? Because you chose your lot. Just like y'all chose y'all lot. You gonna see, man. I promise you, y'all gonna see. Whether you see it today, 4 years, 5 years from now, I promise you, y'all gonna see, because that ain't the way to do things. See, y'all missed something. We are in restoration. So if it's anything that I have not said, or Pastor Dow have not said, one, it's a lot of dang gone people to get to. And number two, you want to make sure that you do diligence. If it take me a year, two, I got people that asked me stuff years ago that they was patient enough for us to be able to sit down finally and get together. Why? Because you ain't the most important damn thing on the earth. Be patient. But they ain't how y'all act, because y'all, I don't know what type of men y'all are when men can't respect the order of the Most High y'all, and you run out here and run to Sports Illustrated. It ain't gonna affect nothing, I promise you. And I'm glad, quite frankly, I am glad that, Sports Illustrated called themselves bringing something hot on the press, because I dare somebody at my gym, I dare anybody that know me, where I grew up, I dare somebody run up on me about it. Well, I dare you. I dare you to run up on me with anything. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to leave it at that. I be trying to keep calm out here. You know, we was riding home yesterday, and some white boy rides next to the vehicle and do me like this. Listen, I had to stay inside this skin. I had to stay inside this skin, you know, immediately. Sister Gabby had to say, baby, I had to snap back into this freaking skin. So listen to me. I'm not these people, man. I love what the Most High doing. I have a zeal for Him. I love praising Him. So when I know that sooner or later persecution is coming, when I know that you're gonna try to behead the saints, and so you're gonna come with the evil eye. So all this is just more evil being raised up against the saints, you know. And these people out here, like, you know, that's giving these reports, saints, don't even worry about it, because their day is coming. See, this is the main thing that I think that you need to understand, you know. And I truly believe, you know, when I look at Pastor Dow, I've seen him in peace many a times when things were just absolutely against him. I've seen that man be at peace. And therefore I know the Ruach is working strongly in him, because his eyes, see, we can't take our eyes off the things above. So I know the shepherd eyes is on the things above. And I also know the shepherd is going to be wise, because this is the one thing that was at heart last night, is that I'm not going to do anything right now to bring the sword against me, because it's already going to come against me. But instead, I'm going to do everything that's in my power and everything that I can to ensure that, you know, I position myself, to let nothing distract me from doing the will of God. That's what it is. And that's why, you know, Yeshua said, be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. Because look what he says. He says, I send you out as sheep among wolves. So remember that. Remember, we are among wolves. So you have to practice wisdom out here. And that's what Pastor practices. He practices wisdom. That's what I try to practice, is wisdom. When I look at leadership, I haven't seen leadership just go out and go just blatantly go attack people. We haven't gone to attack Sports Illustrated, ESPN. We have made videos. ESPN, you suck. We haven't gone out, but I guess what? I guarantee you, if they come and inquire and ask the truth of any of us, guess what they're gonna get? 120% truth. And we ain't recanting. We ain't changing. I have no reason to recant. Leadership and any of you don't have no reason to recant. Righteous statements. Right is right. So I just wanted to come on today and just lead this seed. And I bless you all in this 6-day prep. Do all that you can to enter into the rest of Yahweh without burdens, without fail, because you have not prepared. Israel, our days on this earth is definitely being numbered, and let them be numbered in righteousness, so that you too be counted among the righteous and shall enter in at the straight gate when our Father allow us to walk in. Man, I'm strengthened today, Israel, 100%. Shalom, shalom.